So you've had, I think, 3 or 4 AEW appearances now?
This is my 4th appearance.
Who is in control of, like, sort of contacting you, making this all work?
It's varied. Each one was a little bit different. I think it was the first time it was Tony Khan himself. Chris Harrington, who works with Tony.
He used to write for us.
Yeah, Chris reached out to me once or twice. Cody Rhodes has reached out. Chris Jericho has reached out. So they're all working together. So, I think it's just who has 5 minutes to call Eric and see if he's available kind of thing.
What kind of conversations have you had with Tony Khan? Because you all have been obviously in similar roles in the past, especially working with Turner Networks and stuff like that. What kind of conversations have you all had separate of, hey, can you come in and do this?
We really haven't spent a lot of time, socially. A little bit last night, but again, people don't realize, and you and I were talking about this before the interview. When you're backstage, especially for a live television show, I mean, it's hectic. Everybody's got work to do. There's, a million things that have to get attended to, and there's always issues and concerns and creative challenges and things like that. So it's very hectic backstage. So when I show up, whether it's WWE or AEW, I just go find a corner. I figure out what I'm supposed to do and when I'm supposed to do it, and I just leave everybody alone. So I don't socialize much.
And you're starting to see, well, I mean, they've been around for a little while, but Tony Schiavone, Sting, Paul White, people that you had worked with in WCW, and of course there are people that you came to know in WWE, I'm sure across both of your runs there. Has that made that a little bit easier? You're seeing familiar faces and stuff like this. This isn't like a completely new environment or anything.
Oh, no. It's got a real, a strong sense of familiarity, Not only because of the people, obviously, with Tony and Jim Ross and Sting and many others.
Yeah.
Keith Mitchell, who I've worked with for many, many, many years, WCW and TNA. So there's so many familiar faces. Some names that people would recognize, many that people wouldn't on the production side of things. So it's very, very familiar. But just the general vibe, wrestling is still wrestling. The adrenaline, the excitement, the anxiety, all of the above. It's all very familiar.